else than a blind man driving in a new neighborhood. It's the Broadcast Podcast with Kiki and Shane. And now, Kiki and Shane. Welcome to the Broadcast Podcast with Kiki and Shane. This is Kiki, I'm Shane. Today we broadcast on location. Work tends to get in the way from time to time. Wouldn't you say, Kiki?
I agree.
So, since we doing things under the cover of the night, we decided to go with a little conspiracy theory. Ooh. Conspiracy theory. Well, the running joke right now, Kiki says that conspiracy theories, the only difference between a conspiracy theory and the truth is about 6 months.
So says The Simpsons.
Yeah, well, I mean, look at all the shit that's been going on. I mean, fucking, what was it? First they said it was a conspiracy theory that masks were going to be mandated. Then they said it was a conspiracy theory that fucking vaccine passports were even going to come out. Then they said it was a conspiracy theory when vaccine mandates were going to come out. They said it was a conspiracy theory when we said there was going to be more than 2 fucking shots. You know, everything that we've been saying that's happening, they said was a conspiracy theory. And now whenever Trump was screaming that Hillary Clinton was fucking spying on him, it's come out with the Durham reports that Hillary Clinton was not only spying on Trump whenever he was running for office, she was spying on him while he was in fucking office. Tell me that shit ain't fucking crazy.
It is crazy, but I think we can find some crazy stuff.
How big of a scandal do you think this spy thing is going to go? Because they're calling it the Spygate, or they're calling it Obamagate, because according to a lot of the talk on the lines is Obama is really the head of the whole thing. He's the one that's actually pulling all the strings for this shit.
I mean, they've been talking about it. Trump's been talking about it even when he was in office. He was saying that they were spying on him. And it's been brought up so much, like, I don't even know why it wasn't even brought to attention sooner. I'm surprised it's getting brought to attention now.
Well, he talked about it during the campaign whenever he was when he was debating with Biden. He even said that, you know, they were spying on me. We caught them. We got tape of it. We caught them all. But nothing ever came from it, though. So nobody ever believed what he said.
Well, I bet they're listening now.
I do hope so. I do hope so. I don't see much of the mainstream media talking much about it, but you know, it is making its circles. It's on Fox News now. I still don't trust Fox News any more than I trust CNN. But at the same time, I only watch Fox News for Greg Gutfeld. You ever watch him? I used to watch him back on Reddit. It was a long fucking time ago. So what you got for us on conspiracy theories, Kiki?
Okay, when I found that I heard about this when I was younger, but I had to pull it up. And it's that the Denver International Airport is the Illuminati headquarters.
Okay, so, all right, so funny you say that, right? Now, what did we just get through going through? The fucking, the pandemic, right? And everybody was wearing masks. Yeah. Well, in the Denver National Airport on those murals, there's a picture of a whole bunch of children with masks on their face, and each one of their masks is a flag from whatever country they're from.
And when is that mural from?
Fuck if I know. I don't know. Let's look that up.
I believe it was before that it was put up. I'm not sure.
All right, so let's look. Denver.
Yeah, they call it a lizard lair.
Denver National Airport. murals. Here we go. Now, the uncovercolorado.com. Let's see what they have to say about it. Denver International Airport's murals feed the conspiracy theories. Among some of the strangest art that populates the grounds and the terminals of the Denver International Airport are two murals that were commissioned and installed when the airport was being built in 1995 by the local artist Leo Tanguma. So this was from 1995. Now, the second mural, the one that I was talking about with the kids, apparently it's titled Children of the World Dream of Peace, has been moved to storage from the airport for renovation. It's unknown at what time it will return in the future, though it is expected to. Really? Okay, so no, that's not the one with the mask. So the first mural is called In Peace and Harmony with Nature, and the second is called the Children of the World Dream of Peace. That's when they're all gathered around a rainbow flower. See, those aren't the murals that... This is the one, see. Look at that shit. What is it? All the trees and the walls and everything is on fire. What the fuck? And that's the one of them dreaming in peace. But it doesn't show. Here we go. And what is this shit all about? A gas mask soldier wreaks havoc with a gun and a sword, and there is also a caravan of refugees trudging onward away from him. A hiding child with a teddy bear, a dead child in someone's arms, and the ruins everywhere. In the second section of the mural, there is a celebration of many young people with the same soldier dead below them. Doves rest on his body and a sword being disassembled by a kid with a hammer. So... what the fuck, man? But that's not the... Where's the one with all the kids in the fucking mask? They're not showing it.
Like, those are such weird paintings to be into an airport.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird shit about this fucking painting, man. And the thing is, nobody really knows anything about the artist, I don't think. I don't know. Here, check this out, because I was looking, apparently the Gateway Pundit, they're talking about Hillary's health. Witnesses reveal in 2016 presidential campaign, Hillary Clinton used a wheelchair, couldn't walk a block, and had a medical bag with her at all times.
Tell me more about that.
So let's take a look and see what the Gateway... Now, we already know the Gateway Pundit's a very right-leaning, very conservative type of articles. They've even been said to be fake news by CNN and MSNBC, of all people. Alright, so based on new testimony uncovered today, Hillary Clinton was carted all over in a wheelchair during her 2016 presidential campaign. She couldn't walk a city block and she had a med bag near her at all times. We wrote on August 15, 2016 that Hillary was so exhausted that she was taking weeks off. This article caught fire and was on the top of the Drudge that day. Right? Which was that article right there. When we reported on an individual who was always near Hillary, was quickly referred as her handler, This individual on the left in the picture above was found carrying a diazepam pen used to control seizures. Once he was identified at the Gateway Pundit and other sites, he suddenly disappeared for a time. So I guess that guy right there was her handler. Hillary's health was so bad that she had to be lifted into her vehicle, which called the Scooby van. Come on, why we fucking want my Scooby? Don't put my Scooby associated with her. After leaving the 9/11 ceremony in New York, she appeared to drop, and then she was chucked into the Scooby van like a slab of meat. Okay, so here's the conspiracy theory on this one right here. Now, can you see? I'm going to play this video. See if you can watch this video. All right, when you watch, here's Hillary right here. Watch how small of a step she takes. She's going to lean back. She doesn't want to go. And they're going to grab her, push her forward, and pick her up. And put her in that van. Rumor is, the conspiracy is, that's when Hillary was actually being arrested and detained for crimes against humanity and all the shit that she's done. Everything that you're seeing right now, as far as the Hillary Clinton that you're seeing, is her body double. She has a body double. She has had a body double for many, many years now. This woman looks a lot like Hillary, but is not Hillary. She is just a little bit shorter than Hillary is. And so that's the rumor. I mean, let's go back. Let's watch this again. Did you see it on yours?
Yeah.
Okay, so... Alright, so you got her, and listen close, you can hear chains. Hang on a second. Let me turn this up. Where's my remote? I'm going to crank the volume up on this bad boy. Let's rewind this a little bit. See if you can hear chains like she's in shackles. Almost like a small clanking of chains. And it's only whenever she dips backwards.
Do you see the date on that?
I don't. Well, this was from 2000. This was from September 11, 2016. This was during the campaign, the 2016, right?
On September 11th.
Right. And this is after the town hall press conference that she had with him whenever she made the statement. Let me see if I can find that on YouTube. Let's see. Trump says Hillary would be in jail. Okay, so that was October 9th, right? So was she taken in and arraigned? Because
and fact check them in real time. Last time at the first debate, we had millions of people fact checking, so I expect we'll have millions more fact checking because it is it's just awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country. Because you'll be in jail. Secretary Clinton.
Okay, so this is after that time that she got taken away. So was he saying something that she was already in jail and that's the fucking body double right there and calling her out for the shit?
Could be.
Right? But that was during 2016. So that's crazy. And so the Gateway Pundit is talking about Hillary's poor health. I mean, are they setting up something to where Hillary's going to have health issues and if she all of a sudden disappears?
They could be setting that up. Especially like at her age too, with people.
Uh-huh.
Everybody would just eat it. But yeah, okay.
And then you got this right here. So this is from MSNBC, and apparently their biggest concern is not the border. It is not the fucking inflation. It's not the cost of everything going up or anything like that. It's not this is his major concern. Joe Biden never ended the war in Afghanistan because he left starving kids over there. When you go down here, it's talking about nearly 60% of Afghanistan's population, 23 million of 39 million people, already don't have enough to eat and are suffering from acute hunger. So Joe Biden's problem is the fact that Sally Struthers has not fucking fed Afghanistan.
Is that their responsibility?
Well, the issue that I'm having is the fact whenever people were talking about false flags, this is the shit. And this was one of the fucking headlines right here, right? I went to MSNBC and it was one of the fucking headlines that was on here. I forget where the fuck it's at. I guess. Yeah. Why the U.S. must do more to help Afghan people. Right here is one of the fucking headlines on the main screen. A letter to Pence shows fake elector scheme being put into motion. McConnell goes full Seinfeld as GOP forgoes midterm policy. See, it's a bunch of horse shit. And then CNN, this is what CNN's got right now. So we already heard CNN used to call the fucking truckers, they were calling them white supremacists, they were calling them insurrectionists, they were calling them fucking terrorists, right? And now that some of this shit is starting to open up. Now they're talking about Canada's Freedom Convoy inspires protests around the world. I don't know if it's going to let me read it. I don't think it's going to let me read it. No, it's a fucking video. It's a 3-minute video. Let's see what they got to say.
Jammed streets, blaring horns. The past few weeks, there has been a loud and clear message from Freedom Convoy truckers in Canada and their supporters about their opposition to the government's COVID-19 vaccine mandate and other health restrictions. A cacophony of horns that's resonating with protesters right around the world. Staged similar demonstrations over COVID-19 restrictions over the weekend. A convoy of cars and vans in Paris snarled traffic on the Champs-Élysées for hours on Saturday. Protesters waved French flags and climbed on top of their vehicles near L'Arc de Triomphe after bypassing police checkpoints and defying a ban by authorities by entering the city center. Police eventually sprayed tear gas to disperse the protesters who say they are opposed to the country's vaccine pass. Some adding they are also upset over lower standards of living and inflation.
Il y a eu quelque chose d'extraordinaire.
One demonstrator described the convoy as something extraordinary. He says there was honking everywhere. We took the highway,
Avec son écharpe.
waved at us, volunteers were there with food and everything. In the Netherlands, a convoy of vehicles brought the Hague city centre to a brief standstill to protest coronavirus restrictions there. And police warned protesters they would be fined and arrested if they did not leave by mid-afternoon, so the drivers withdrew. Another so-called freedom protest happened in Canberra, Australia's capital, where there weren't as many trucks, but many shared sentiments with the truckers in Canada. Lines of vehicles rolled into New Zealand's capital city last week, blocking streets near Parliament. Some protesters setting up tents on a lawn in a massive campout to protest mask mandates and vaccine requirements for police and medical workers.
We're here to ensure that the mandates are taken away.
Tell us about what's going on today.
They're making food.
Officials in New Zealand using softer tactics to try and get people to move on, playing songs from loudspeakers like You're Beautiful from James Blunt, and music from Disney movies, even Barry Manilow. But protesters say their spirits haven't dampened, even in the rain, and after authorities turned sprinklers on them last week.
What?
The residents say they are losing patience with the disruption.
Destroying the grass, it's like, come on.
It's a little bit annoying for us who live here. I think the police are doing the best they can.
Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern says the demonstrators are a fringe minority. The protests this past weekend have been hard to ignore. Paul Aikens.
Okay, so they're basically saying that they're all peaceful and shit now, but they're just a fringe minority. They're nothing. Even though it's spreading across the fucking world, it's in fucking New Zealand, it's in fucking Australia, it's in Germany, it's in Paris, but they're a fringe minority.
I never expected that to be a worldwide thing, and that just shows you how impactful it is. Like, in New Zealand?
Yeah.
France? That's crazy.
Is that your fire alarm chirping, or is that my fire alarm chirping?
That's probably mine.
Okay. I've been hearing it. I wasn't sure if it was me. Okay, so I saw a video of a man. One time he was talking to a chick, and he's like, you know what? You're single. I know you're single. She's like, why? How do you know you're single? He goes, because you got the single ladies mating call. She's like, what's that? And he goes, it's that fire alarm chirping in the background. Y'all learn to tune that shit out and don't ever pay attention to it. When you got a man over there, he'll fucking fix that shit for you.
It's surely to know.
Say what?
I said it surely is to know.
Yeah,
I didn't realize until you said it.
Oh.
Sorry, guys.
That's all right. We'll fix it. Hey, man, we broke ass on location. So apparently, now I remember I was talking to you earlier about this wall around. Gosh darn it. And so remember I was talking to you about the wall around the White House, right? So this wall that's around the White House, nobody knows what the hell it's for now. It's in the front. They're doing some digging and shit in the back of the fucking White House too. Nobody knows what the hell's going on. But these walls are going up and people were asking about it, right? And nobody really knows. Well, according to the Daily Beast, that wall is going around the White House. It says the White House tells the Daily Beast that the concrete barrier is a wall, if you're being dramatic, on the president's lawn are for fountain repair.
You need a whole wall for a fountain.
They're fucking big ass concrete blast.
Yeah,
that's for fountain repair.
Yeah, more like for protection.
See, and have you seen? Let's see, fencing around Capitol building. So there was some fencing that was going up around the front of the Capitol building, and I'm not sure. They said it was for repairs. I don't know. I don't know how well you can see this image.
I can see it.
Okay. What dude? In that video, I just wanted a damn picture. Mother bitches.
What do you say?
But it's up here. There's fencing that's up there, and I don't know what's going on with it or why. I don't know. There's a lot of crazy shit going on in this fucking world right now. Oh, and there was one other thing I wanted to show you and talk to you about. So, check this shit out. I don't know if this is a real Super Bowl commercial or what. Where you at? Right here.
Tested positive. Let's do a Q test. Okay. What is that? Louis face smear device. I'm Q. And I'm here to protect the family. That's my job. I'm a smart home testing lab. I'm fast and super accurate. Please be negative. Don't worry, I got this. Just wait till you see what else they can do.
Yeah, a fucking rapid, computerized fucking COVID-19 test. Tell me that shit. And it's called Q.
And it's like I'm here to protect you. Like,
what?
That's weird. That's so.
I don't know if that was a real Super Bowl commercial or not, but somebody had sent me that. And then this one made me fucking think. All right, so everybody talks about what does China, because China's the one that makes TikTok, right? But China's spying on us. So why would they make TikTok? Why would they give us something like this? We enjoy this, right? They're not really doing anything bad. They're giving us shit. Well, listen to what this guy says about it.
TikTok thing was a big deal because it was a social media platform we didn't create. So it's like, oh shit, we don't want some other country's tech influencing us. Because apparently, like, in China, the way that the algorithm works, it doesn't reward people doing stupid dances and, like, playing with their dog. The algorithm is rewarding things that they want to see their youth do. So people doing cool engineering shit, people doing cool science shit. But if you're China and you wanted to disrupt another country, wouldn't you reward the dumbest possible shit on that app? Twerking, people doing stupid dances. You want the next level of youth to go, I can be famous doing something that's truly worthless to society.
Yeah.
Yep. 100%. 95% of what's on TikTok is literally the most easiest thing.
And we see girls all the fucking time at work, at malls, in public, all the time, just stop it. And they don't care who's walking by, who's doing what. They're just doing these dances in the middle of every fucking thing and they don't care.
Yep.
So do you think China's trying to destroy our fucking world using TikTok?
I mean, yeah, they've been doing that since calculators.
Oh, geez. Since calculators, trying to make us dumber using calculators?
Yeah, I had a math teacher who told me that. You don't know how to use them.
That's fucking funny.
What's wrong?
Yeah.
Oh, do you remember you were talking the other day about the Joe Biden crack pipe?
Yeah. How we started releasing crack pipes and shit for the healthier drug packs or something.
Yeah, that's a conspiracy theory.
No, that actually fucking happened.
No, I know, but they're claiming it's a conspiracy theory.
Are you? No, okay. So I think I saw something about Snopes fact checked it, and they said it was partially false because it wasn't just crack pipes. They also had syringes in there too for heroin.
All inclusive.
Yeah, all inclusive. Nobody's excluded on this one right here. By the way, folks, if you want more great content like this, riveting as it is, You can go to lowdowndirtyshane.com. We are official. We have a website going on now. Lowdowndirtyshane.com. Go to the website. Careful what you click on. Some things are not meant for the soft ones. And this is a not safe for work website. So venture on your own time, son, not on somebody else's dime. So apparently Trudeau showed his true colors. You know who Trudeau is, right? Justin Trudeau?
Yes.
The Prime Minister of Canada, right? So apparently he showed his true colors and he was at some kind of town hall meeting. And check out what he has to say.
Even with Sun TV watching for any slip, he was asked which country he most admired and referred to China.
It's a level of admiration I actually have for China. Because their basic dictatorship is allowing them to actually turn their economy around on a dime and say, we need to go green as fast as we need to start, investing in solar. I mean, there was a flexibility that I know Stephen Harper must dream about of having a dictatorship that he could do everything he wanted.
So this motherfucker is praising a dictatorship for becoming green and a less carbon footprint. Never mind the fact the fucking Uyghur Muslims in China that are being persecuted, they have their organs being fucking harvested. They're not even being killed to take their organs. They're still alive and they're not even given any fucking drugs. They're just, yeah, it's horrid. They strap them fucking down and slice them open. Oh, goodness.
And that seems like an older video, too.
Yeah.
To show you where he's at,
I just don't get some people.
He's been the Prime Minister for a long time.
I don't even know how long he's been Prime Minister. Dirty rumor is that he is related to Fidel Castro.
Really?
Yeah. That's the conspiracy theory on him. And then there's also conspiracy theory saying that John F. Kennedy Jr. is still alive, that Princess Diana is still alive, and that Michael Jackson is still alive. And that Mel Gibson is involved in this shit somehow.
Really?
Yeah, I don't get the whole fucking Mel Gibson thing, man. But somehow I don't get it.
They just wanted to sprinkle him in there.
But what's funny is, all right, so whenever you look at Neverland Ranch from Michael Jackson, right? He had that big fucking kid sitting inside of the circle that almost makes it look like a Q with his feet hanging down, right? And then if you look at the grave memorial site for Princess Di and for John F. Kennedy Jr. from overhead, their walking path takes the shape of a Q. Yeah. And then what's even more fun is whenever you start to look at the NFL stadiums, all of the NFL stadiums, whenever they're open, if you take a look at them with the roads that lead around the stadiums, the way the roads lead around the stadium and the way the stadium looks from with it open on top, it looks like an eye.
Oh, man. That's creepy.
So let's take a look for that really quick. Let's see what we can find. So, overhead view of football stadium. No. Yeah, okay, so like something like this. So you see how the roads go around it and you see how it opens up similar to like an eye. Now imagine, let's see if I can get a sky view. All right, what about a satellite view?
At first, I really didn't recognize it.
How do you spell satellite? S-A-T-E-L?
I think you might do.
I don't know. Maybe that's just a bunch of horse shit too. Who knows?
Who knows? But that first one didn't look at all.
That one looked a little sus, didn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, he's kind of, look at that one a little bit. Looks questionable to me.
Yeah, I see it.
All right. Right here, folks. There's the deal right there. You can go to lowdowndirtyshane.com. I'm thinking about starting up a fan page. What do you think? Because I want people to try to send us pictures of whatever they're doing to try to promote Broadcast Podcasts and other stuff for that we're doing and we're providing. See what they would like from us. Send us. Let's see, where's it at? If they go to our social life tab on our page, they'll look and they'll see the blog, and that blog is going to let them know what's going on with their website, the new expansions that we like. And then we want to know, how much do you love us? You know, go on here, go onto the website, let us know. You can put in an alias if you don't want to put in your real name. Remember, cell phone numbers is optional for, dirty pictures and hookups if you want some of that right there. And then tell me why you want your picture on the fan page is what we want to know. Let us know. Remember, the picture size can only be 10 megabytes, no larger than 10 megabytes, but go ahead and send me your picture. All pornographic images will be kept for our own personal FAP sessions, but they won't be posted. Any other picture will be posted. And I've given fair warning to anybody. If anybody ever wants to send us a dick pic, just don't be surprised if they get a dick pic back, and it's going to be with a bigger dick, and it's probably going to be darker than theirs, too. So, just fair warning.
You've been warned.
So what you think about the Broadcast Podcast so far, Miss Kiki? How you think we're doing?
I think we're doing all right. We're getting our way through figuring it out.
Learning as we go.
Having fun doing so as we go.
I'd have a ball, but I can't play with it on camera. Some call them dad jokes, some call them bad jokes, I call them mine.
Call them a Shane joke.
Well, ain't that a low down dirty Shane? Yeah, so, all right, so we got the podcast going on this one right here. And then we've got our fan page that we're going to be building up on that one as well, too. Is there anything else that you could think about right now that we want to talk about, or maybe any plans for the future that you have ideas for?
You're mentioning the clothing line. Is this what you want to talk about?
We can do a clothing line if our fans are interested, if that's something that y'all would be looking at, if we could even call y'all fans yet. Brings a tear to my eye when I can. So, yeah, if y'all are interested, let us know. Send us emails. Tell us what kind of a clothing line that you would want, some things that you would like, shirts, hats, maybe some panties, socks. U socks. I can send some U socks.
Yeah, me too. I have a few to spare. Let us know. See, there's some cars on.
If there's things that y'all want to start sending us or anything, I'm going to look into getting a P.O. box here soon. And whenever I get the P.O. box, I'm going to put that up on the website, and y'all be able to send us anything if there's anything that y'all want to do for us as well, too. If there's anything that you want to send us that we can talk about either on the show or talk about on the website or anything else of that matter. Yeah, I'm all for the podcast. You mentioned the air fresheners. I love the fucking air fresheners. Y'all let us know if we get some air fresheners. If we get a line of air fresheners, what flavors would you want? I want to know. Do you want just regular car air fresheners? Do you want just body sprays type of shit or stuff for your couch? I mean, what do you think?
Soft ass.
Famunda cheese. Oh yeah, it's got a good busk to it. Yeah, oh yeah.
Over with that one.
All right, so we can get some flavors. How about some toe jam?
Oh, yeah, that would go good with used socks.
Used socks. Okay. Okay. So you got the So do you want the used socks or do you want work socks? See, get the work socks with the toe jam and bunion combo. Telling you folks.
That's money.
We got something. All I gotta do is find a chemist to put the fucking scent together and we're gonna blow this up. All right, folks, that's pretty much our show. Hope y'all enjoyed everything we got going for you. Again, go online to lowdowndirtyshane.com. Let us know what you think. Send us some feedback. Let us know. If you don't tell us, we don't know. So, hope you enjoyed it. This is Kiki. I'm Shane. I'll see you next time.
This has been a Low Down Dirty Shane's production.
Just jokes, folks!